Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit exciting, a little bit different from the videos that I've made before. Today I'm going to be talking about something and experimenting with something that I actually found in TJ Maxx. You've probably seen it on Facebook ads, on TV commercials. It is like one of those as seen on TV items, and it is the Simply Straight, the brush that straightens hair. I was going through TJ Maxx in the hair section just finding cool things, and I came across this. This has always intrigued me ever since I first saw the videos on, I believe they were like on Facebook. And it's literally a brush that is supposed to straighten your hair. Now on the box it says that it is a ceramic straightening brush. It says perfectly straight hair, fast and easy. Simply brush to smooth and straighten. Salon quality results. Great for all hair types. Heats up to 450 degrees. Heats up fast. Great for travel. Fast, safe, and gentle. Some of the features it says that it has a 60-minute auto shutoff, an LCD screen which displays the temperature control, adjustable up to 450 degrees, easy on and off, and a 6-foot swivel cord for hassle-free use. Now this says that it has a lot of features, and I really hope that it works because this will make straightening hair so much faster and so much easier. On the side of the box, it has these pictures of girls with really super curly hair, going from really curly to really straight using this straightening brush. But under each picture it says it's a dramatization, I think that's the word. Basically, it's not real. Something else did it or somebody else did it. So that makes me a little bit nervous, but I really want to give this a shot. It usually retails for $30, but since I found it at TJ Maxx, I only paid $19.99 for it, which isn't too bad. And I thought it would be really fun to try, and if it works, great. So just a little bit of background information on my hair. I am treating this straightening brush just like I would my usual straightener. And my usual straightener is one that I've had for probably about 6 or 7 years now. I got it again at TJ Maxx for like $20, and it's a Nume straightener, the model HB046. It's been a great straightener. It's lasted a really long time. Keeps my hair straight. It does the job. Not really anything too special, but it's a great straightener. I prepped my hair the exact same way that I prep my hair when I just usually straighten it. It is using these 3 products. First, I use the Paul Mitchell Smoothing Super Skinny Serum, and then I use the Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray Advanced Dry Thermal Protection, and then I use the Bedhead Control Freak Frizz Control and Straightener Serum. So just like always, I put those 3 products in my hair, and then I blow dried my hair using just a paddle brush. This is the result after blow drying it. Now, yes, it is somewhat straight already, but this is how I use my regular straightener. I wanted to treat this brush straightener the exact same way that I would my usual straightener. So basically what I expect from this brush is to make sure everything is perfectly straight, to get rid of some of the puff and some of the frizz, and just to add a bit of extra shine. I personally have, I want to say, average normal hair. It's not really thick, it's not really thin. When it naturally dries, it has a bit of a wave to it, but my hair is not super curly at all and not super straight. It's like just typical wavy, normal thickness type hair. So let's see how this brush works on it. So this is what it looks like right when you take it out of the packaging. It's a pretty heavy duty brush. And I'm going to plug it in, and I'm going to put it on full power 450 degrees because that is what I put my regular straightener on. Now in the instructions booklet, it says all you have to do is, before use, comb through your hair with your normal brush so it's smooth and free of tangles. Plug into an electrical outlet and hold down on the on-off button until the display is illuminated. Press the plus/minus buttons to select desired temperature. Simply Straight will heat up the temperature. Simply Straight will display the temperature as it heats up. So it says separate a section of hair to be straightened and then place Simply Straight close to the roots of selected hair. And then the third step says hold the hair firmly and brush down from root to tip. And then it says repeat step 1 through 3 for each length of hair until desired area is straightened. Allow hair to cool down before applying styling product. So it's pretty basic. You're supposed to use it basically just like a straightener. But while I thought you were supposed to use it going this way, in the demonstration you're actually supposed to use it going this way. It's not heated up yet. I just thought I'd try it out. So let's section off our hair. I usually section my hair in 3 layers when straightening my hair, so that's what I'm going to do. My hair is completely dry, just washed it about an hour ago, so it should be ready to go. This said that this is supposed to heat up fast, and it has. It's already at 450 degrees. I can touch it though. And that doesn't feel very hot. I can literally leave my hand on here. But it says that it's at 450 degrees. So let's give it a try, shall we? Going to section my hair off like it said. I just brushed it through with a brush. And hold firm from root to tip. I don't really see a huge difference, but I'm gonna do this whole section before I say anything. I'm gonna go over it a few times because, to be completely honest, even using a normal straightener, I usually go over it once or twice just to make sure that everything is straight. I just don't know how to get the ends straight. That's like the thing that I'm struggling with. What I like about this is that you don't burn yourself. Like if this like touches your head when you're going to brush your hair, you don't burn yourself. Like sometimes when you're straightening your hair, the plates on it touch your scalp and it burns. So far that has not been happening. I could see this getting gross really quick. I already have a bunch of hair stuck in there, so I could definitely foresee this like getting clogged up with a lot of hair. So now that this section is done, it's straight, and it definitely took like the frizz out, the poofiness out, so it's pretty straight. The only thing is the ends are not the way that I like them. I usually like my ends pin straight, and it's really difficult to get your ends like super slick straight, to get your hair through the heat of the ceramic, I want to call them bristles, I don't even know, but to get your hair through that, you have to hold it like taut, like that, and then once you get to the ends, they just kind of slip out because there's nothing holding them, so they don't really get that straight. But other than that, it's looking good so far, so let's continue on. This back part is definitely starting to get hot. One section that I am really finding difficulty with is this right here, because to get the brush under, it like has to pull it out, and then it makes this part like whoosh. But I don't like that, so I'm gonna try it this way. Let's see if that works. And then I'm still struggling with the ends. I literally can't get the ends straight to the way that I want them. The rest of the hair is looking pretty straight. Not a lot of frizz, which is great. But now that I've put this hair up in this ponytail, it is going to make it a lot more wavy and have have a bit more texture to it. So let's see how, oh my God, this is literally steaming. I feel like it's because I have hair stuck in there. I'm like afraid to touch in there, but there's hair stuck in there and it's steaming, and I'm sure that's not good. But we're gonna continue on. So I'm taking down my second section and pinning up the rest. Oh gosh, I'm gonna look great, you guys. Absolutely fabulous. A nice little thing on top of my head. So I'm just sectioning this off, and then I'm going to brush through it. So as you can see, it definitely has a bit more wave to it since I pinned it up. So let's see how it does with this section. Taking it, and we're going for it. Ow. Okay, it's really hot now. I could like feel that as soon as it touched my hair. It's like where my straightener heat usually is. Before it was, you know, it was pretty hot, but you couldn't really feel it on your hair once you touched it. But now you can definitely feel it. I'm definitely starting to feel a lot more of a tug on my hair when I'm bringing the brush through it. And it's starting to be a little bit uncomfortable. And what I've been doing is I've been pushing my thumb on the back of this just to get a little bit more pressure from the back to try and straighten it a bit easier. But this back piece is starting to be really hot and a little bit too hot to touch, which it did have a little warning sticker on it when you took it out of the package that it said, caution, hot. So this part's obviously going to heat up. I thought that this was going to be a lot faster than just using a usual straightener. And that's like the main reason that I got it, was for convenience purposes, just to see if I could find a hot tool that could straighten my hair faster than it usually takes. And it really doesn't take very long with a usual straightener. I always want to pull my hair out because, one, it's gross to just leave your hair in there, but two, it just keeps steaming. I feel like that's not good to leave the hair in there, but so it's definitely not one of those cheap tools that like doesn't even heat up really hot, or it takes really long to heat up, or doesn't straighten. It does all of those things on my type of hair, and it does heat up. It does like have all the features that it says it has. Like it has this swivel cord, it has a 6-foot length cord, it has the LED light and the temperature adjustment. It did heat up really fast. You could actually see the temperature gauge like rise and rise and rise as it was heating up. I just don't know right now if it will replace my everyday straightener, because this is just taking way longer. And it hurts a lot more, and it's pulling out a lot of my hair, which my straightener does not usually do. I'm finding it a little hard to get near the roots as well, just because you have a pretty, oh, there's hair all over me. You have a pretty thick space between the edge and where the heat source actually is. So it's not really getting really close to the root. So it might leave like that one wave, you know, when you can tell that people have straightened their hair because they just didn't get close enough to the root, so it just like leaves that little tiny wave in your hair. I feel like this would definitely leave that, and you'd have to go over it with like a normal straightener. Same with the ends. Alrighty, so that is this section done. I'm going to finish this section over here and then check back in with you to finish the top layer. Alright, so I just finished this side of my hair. Once again, the lengths of it are straightened, the ends are not, and I am just realizing how much hair I am losing by using this thing. Like, it is yanking out my hair, and I've brushed it through like it said, but I mean, you're always going to get little tiny tangles even right after you brush your hair, and I literally have hair all over my shirt. I have hair all in here, and I'm just shedding hair whenever I brush my hair with this. That's like one of the biggest concerns for me right now, is just how brutal it is on your hair. A straightener does not, like a regular everyday straightener does not do that to my hair. I do not usually lose this much hair while trying to straighten it, but we have one layer left, and let's see how it does on the top layer. I'm just going to brush it out. Do a bit of a middle part. My hair is looking great right now. So I'm just gonna brush through this side, since that's the side we're gonna start with. Oh God. One thing that I definitely do like about this is that I even brushed over my ear at one point by accident, and nothing burned, which is great. That's like one of the positives about this. But I feel like I would have 3 hairs left if I used this on a day-to-day basis. And once again, getting right to the root is like almost an impossible challenge that I'm trying to find ways to conquer. Like, I'm gonna try and take a section really close to my roots and try. This just takes forever. I'm such an impatient person when it comes to hair. I literally probably spend Hey!
Hi!
I'm filming a video.
Your hair looks good.
I'm doing this for a video. It's a hair straightening brush.
And how's it working?
It's going okay, I guess. It's like ripping out my hair, but I mean, it kind of straightens it. Can I call you back once I'm done? I'm almost done. I just have to do this side.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Alright, I'll see you in a second.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. My oldest sister. Alright, let's finish this. Ow, like that just ripped out so much hair and it hurts. Trying to get the back is a pain. Alright, that should be that side done. So pretty straight. Now let's get into this side. This side's always harder for me to do. Let's just go one time down. Ow, that actually burnt me that time. Here I am saying the entire video that it doesn't burn you, and then right towards the end it burns me. Let's go one time over this section and see. Okay, so that's that section one time over, because it just says to go over it once, and then repeat each step for each section, and it's definitely not what I need. But to be honest, I go over my hair usually 2 or 3 times each section with this, but I mean, it did say go over once. So the directions were leading you on a false trail, because you definitely need to go over this once. And I don't even have curly hair. So if you have really curly hair, even slightly curly hair, you're definitely going to have to go over this way more than once, because I have to go over it like 3 or 4 times to get my hair completely straight. I'm gonna try and go this way on the back of my hair. See if that does anything. I don't know why it tells you to go like this with the brushes pointing out. We'll never know, I guess. Alright, so I just finished this section. I'm gonna brush through my hair and then let's go through the pros and cons of this puppy. Alright, so overall my hair is straight. It is a straightening brush, so it did straighten my hair. The whole fast and easy thing, that might be a con. It took me a lot longer to straighten my hair to a point where it's not even as stick straight as I usually like it. It took probably about twice the time to get it to this point using the straightening brush rather than just a normal straightener. So that might be a con in my book. Another plus is that, what is the other plus? Well, I guess the plus is that it heated up really fast and it has a swivel cord, which is definitely a necessity while you're doing your hair. A few cons is that it's really hard to get your roots and your ends. these are not going to be completely straight, and probably right after this video I'm going to use my regular straightener just to get the look that I always go for, which is really straight ends and a really straight root. So it did not achieve that, and it hurt. Like, it ripped out a lot of hair. My black shirt that I'm currently wearing is covered in blonde hair, and all throughout the little bristles in the straightening brush are once again covered in my hair. And it was not comfortable to brush through your hair. Sometimes it felt like if you have like rubber gliding through your hair, that's what it felt like. It was tugging on my hair. And it says that it's supposed to straighten your hair in sections, and you just have to glide through it once and then it should be straight. That didn't happen for me, and I don't even have that curly of hair, so I can't even imagine how long it would take for someone to straighten their hair if they had really curly hair. It wasn't it wasn't horrible. It wasn't a huge waste of money. It's just probably something that I won't be reaching for. I'll probably stick with my regular straightener. It was a lot of fun to try though. It was something that I wanted to try, wanted to give a shot at, but it was kind of a thumbs down for me. I think the cons kind of outweighed the pros with this, and then it just kept on making me want to take my regular straightener and go over my ends and my roots. So those are my final critiques and final thoughts on the straightening brush. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.